Всем привет! И сегодня мы продолжим, как всегда, гонять Genshin Impact. И в прошлом видео мы молились на Легу, но нам ничего не выпало. Точнее, выпало, но два эпика. Я обещал их попробовать на вкус в следующем видео. В этом точнее. И дальше пойдем по сюжеточке, как всегда. И у нас будет особенный зритель сегодня. Кошка. На монитора сидит, блин, и смотрит. Ну и чё с тобой делать? Ладно, сиди. Что дальше? Дальше больше. Почта банк. Это не реклама. Сейчас я вам покажу, вот сколько у меня камней исток. Сегодня вот на 10 хватит. 1211. А в магазине, если посмотреть, то это можно из этого сразу целых 7. А у меня сейчас их 3. И можно сразу помолиться. Можно сейчас, прям сразу сейчас, но я думаю, лучше в конце, чтобы для интриги, потому что как-то сразу это не сразу. Да. Пока видео не выходило, я тут просто собирал камни истока, и вот у меня есть как задание. Я его нашел. Точнее не нашел, а когда там один зуб нашел чего-то, клык кого-то. Что-то из него можно собрать вот такое вот копье, но это трудно, потому что добудьте заготовку копья северянина. Это вот я не знаю. Вот соберите 50 кусков руды звездного серебра, я знаю, где это. И как это тоже, много, но это надо как-то постараться. Сейчас пойдем по сюжетке. Да, у нас было только дурак смотрит на палец, как всегда, дурачки. Так. Это нам куда? Сейчас по карте посмотрю. Это близко. Близко. Сейчас. По идее, да, еще близко. По указателю еще пойдем. Все, мы пришли. Сейчас мы тут положить полуночный нефрит. Ого, 3 ящика. Что ты зеваешь? Просто оставьте полуночный нефрит здесь. Я уже посылал помощников за ювелиром, который поможет вырезать из камней необходимую нам утварь. Ах да, я уже успел. Чайлду за деньгами. Как-то неудобно читать параллельно с главным героем, поэтому я буду оставлять время, чтобы вы успели прочитать. Ой, блин. Случайно на винду нажал. Давать время почитать, осмотреться, и я молчать, что буду, вот так вот. Или я просто буду дочитывать, когда он замолчит. Вот сейчас я почитаю. Ах да, я же не успел сходить Чайлду за деньгами, поэтому с оплатой услуг ювелира могут возникнуть проблемы. Заплатим ювелиру, когда он вернется, будем надеяться, что Чайлд возместит эти расходы. Вот так.
Yes, I have already rented this location and have begun making preparations for the rite.
То же место, где проводится церемония сошествия, значит, мы будем проводить церемонию на месте преступления. Дайте первый вариант.
That's right. The Liyue Qixing have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what that's about.
Traditionally, we call it the exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
Мне, кстати, тоже интересно, кто убийца, типа... Ну, походу, это кто-то с неба шарахнул, либо подложил какой-то яд снотворное, типа. В моих видосах, походу, этого не было. То, что там пацана отравили и так далее. Так.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles.
Окей. Куда пошла? Фу, не грызи. Маленькая вонючка.
Before the rite is conducted, the exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Tevat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available.
Я нажал.
Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
Наконец-то. Потому что я уже, честно... О, 30 камней стока нам нужно. Потому что я уже задолбался, честно, уже читать все это. Кусака маленькая. Посмотрите на это чудовище, посмотрите. Оно кусается. Что мешает? Ну что, мы выяснили, что типа нам нужно какое-то масло сейчас делать. Блин, достала уже кошка. Нам нужно делать масло, которое нам нужно. И с помощью него, походу, что-то... Ну, как вы думаете, я не знаю, просто... А что можно с ним, с этим маслом сделать? Ну, типа, обмазать что-то или просто как масло на хлеб намазать. Все. Значит, нам сейчас нужно купить шелковицу. Где? А, это еще ниже. Вот тут.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again.
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Ай.
Golden Housemaiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
Не кусай мою руку. Памен, прости, что я назвал тебя живой консервой. Подождите, вы нас не понимаете. Вот и до меня докатит. Дайте консервой.
Now then, please
Осматривайтесь,
peruse at your
убирайся.
leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow, a true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So,
I'll take them all, boss.
То же самое, что и на прошлом видео. Все взял. Вот. Берите деньги. И все у вас получится.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between the scents. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the seven in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any Mora on you?
Он опять бабки забыл. Ну блин.
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
Мы уже привыкли, я бы больше удивился, если бы у вас все-таки оказались при себе деньги.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
Вот так вот и
So,
сложилось.
now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
Вот ты извращенка. Я буду ждать вас у стаи 7 архонтов. Приходите с готовым маслом.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the
Может, поищем
Adventurers Guild.
кого-нибудь в гильдии Искатель
Let's
приключений.
explore. She's the master of the Liyue branch, right?
Ой, блин, как отсюда выбраться? Так, что нам нужно сейчас? Посоветуйтесь с Мыльнань. Лань. Имечко, конечно, всем. Но это игра. Что ж поделаешь? Мисс Лань.
Lan, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Ну, так как Паймон у нас извращенка, я так сказал бы.
Wow. Just wow.
Вау.
I'm just going to
Paimon.
assume that you're either joking or being sarcastic. To be fair, I put a lot of effort into my appearance for someone who spends all their time in the great outdoors. But I smell great? Don't be ridiculous.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Qimei.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks,
Аю.
Lan. See you around.
Почему она все время про вкусно пахнет? Она что, не надышалась какой-то там дерьмоты за жизнь свою, блин? Или наоборот, она надышалась дерьмоты, а потом уже хочет понюхать кого-то.
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Давайте по-другому уже спросим. Или пойдем по такому же пути.
Sorry, you caught me off guard. Most people aren't so direct. I think we need more time to get to know each other.
We just wanted to know what perfume you normally use.
Oh, well, I don't actually use any. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
Какой ужас, согласен, что не дадут.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's
Ну,
homemade
вы
perfume?
не в том смысле, то что... Забейте.
Yingar? Oh, as in scent of spring, Yingar?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently her...
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
Предсказать... точно. Значит, 3 божественных аромата. Маната. Инрен.
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like? 3 in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it?
Это чё же шавермы, где напихано всякой собачьей кормище. Дичи всякой. А что, собственно, не так?
Ay, who let this tiger out of the cage? Well, with your looks, who can blame you? If you've got it, flaunt it.
Перед прекрасным полом. Он что, за пол сражается? Что-то много загадок у них тут, которые надо разузнать.
As one of my favorite poems goes, O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither.
Что-то она много сказала, чем нужно.
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with me.
Ой, все, дети, которым не достиг до 18 лет, отвернуться от камеры. От телефона точнее.
So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume?
Ой. Кухня. Блин, ну дай.
Where is that? Mondstadt? We're only making some perfume. There's no somewhere closer to home will do. Let's go for the kitchen at one.
Народный выбор, точно, это вся линь. А чё она такая маленькая?
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now. Are you ready to please me?
What did you say?
I meant make me proud, as my assistant, obviously. While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
Да, каким образом?
Try something new at the one-minute
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip. Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out. Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water. Now take these and try it out on your own using it. Don't forget to do all three. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate containers when the perfume is ready.
А кого это не то? Ладно, пока соберем то, что я себе захотел приготовить. А чё я не помню? А, надо не сюда, надо не сюда. А, алхимия. Ну, окей, это ж легко. Вот это мне тоже не нужно, я помню, мне это нужно было. Так, все. Они, походу, одинаковые. Все, теперь возвращаемся обратно. И слушай.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat until most of the water has boiled off. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the... So please, focus on controlling the heat. Don't waste a drop of that essence now.
Ой.
All three perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays. Wow, you actually remembered my throwaway comment. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily one could be taken in. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one.
Зрелым.
All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You're good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with anything. I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard. Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime, okay?
Let's take these 3
Всё.
perfumes over to the Statue of the
Зачем
Seven.
эти 3 маска,
Mr.
кстати,
Zhou
7
is probably
архонтов?
been
Господин
waiting
Жюли
miles
должно
to
быть
do
уже
that.
заждался, да? Ой, упел я не туда. Так, подожди, мы же собирались, типа, на той площади. А, потому что там Чунли Мунли туда пошел. Точно.
Perfect weather for sipping a cup of tea.
Hello, man.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets, and not 1 less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream, and it's liked by younger ladies. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form, and... Let's hope the Chi-Sing can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man, why's he gotta be so secretive this time?
Пахнет божественно. Так, все. Давайте лучше перейдем к молитве. Второй раз. Все, готовимся. 1, 2, 3. Давай. Ну, опять эпик, серьезно. Серьезно, опять? Чё? Но она у меня уже есть. Мне не повезло очень. Вообще, ни в какую. 4 дня осталось. А, блин, мне они не нужны. Устройство хаоса нужно, но не сейчас. Ну... Ой, как так-то, ну серьезно. Дубликаты выпали.
The case before us is a strange and
Удача Сяо.
unprecedented one indeed.
Могу вот эти ж улучшить. Созвездие. А, это удача Лизы. А, типа... Сяо и вот эта челичка. Удача Сянинь. Короче, опять нам никогда не везет. Но походу следующих видео будет вести. Ладно уже. Ну, если, как всегда, тебе понравился видос, все такое, лайк, подписка, колокольчик и так далее, как всегда. Но это как тебе решать. Я не могу за тебя решать, потому что ты же человек, я тоже как бы... У каждого свое мнение. Поэтому желаю тебе хорошего настроения, здоровья в таком периоде, потому что сейчас у нас со здоровьем такая жопа идет, можно сказать. Ну ладно, пока, все. Удачи.